we go, Big JP. I'm going to put you right up there in that corner. Thank you so much for that awesome support. And thanks, everybody, for showing that love in the chat. Now, by the way, if you never said anything in my chat, just take an extra minute. Got a bunch of people here in the stream right now. Feel free, about 50 people in the stream right now. Feel free to just drop in there and say thank you to Big JP for that awesome donation. And also thanks to whoever became my newest Patreon. I don't think you said your name in your thing either. I think that might have been Nooshki. Is that you, Nooshki? I think that might have been Nooshki. I'll have to look that up later just to double check it. So thank you, thank you. And you have one of my cards. Absolutely, Wonder Wes. I do. I noticed that your stream time is different than my stream time. I stream from 9, usually till about 3 or 5 in the morning. So the next time I do a daytime stream, I'm going to raid your channel just like I said I would. By the way, why don't we just do a little mini raid right now? We'll just do a little shout out. How about that? Why don't we go ahead and just take a quick second, by the way, everybody. I met Wonder Wes over there. She just hit 100 followers. Super sweet lady. I met standing in line for one of the panels. Really, really nice. I should have got a selfie with you, Wonder Wes. I should have. I don't know. I'm the worst selfie taker, first, number one. And two, I forget to take selfies with people. Right? I don't go there to, like, stand there with my favorite streamer and get a selfie other than Swifty. Him I would take a selfie with. But I should have. I should have thought of it. Said, hey, let's take a selfie. I remember who you are, and then I could have showed you on screen. But here's what you want to do, everybody. Go ahead and click on Wonder Wes's name right there. Go click on Wonder Wes's name. And if you click on her name, it'll pop up, and you'll have a chance to hit the follow button. So go show her some love right now. Really sweet person. Go check out her channel. You never know. You might discover somebody you really, really like. That's why we always share that Kismet love with other streamers. Because it just helps out the community. It just creates a wonderful, wonderful place in the community to go out there and show them lots and lots of love, right? So go out there and show her some love. Just real quick, click on her name right there and click that thing. I'm terrible at selfies too. Yeah, I had no idea I was terrible at selfies. And then I was trying to take a selfie with Professor Mackey, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I don't really take selfies of myself. Honestly, I don't like taking pictures of myself. So I prefer taking pictures of other people, but hey, you know, if I gotta be in the picture, I'll be in the picture. You know, so you won't see 5,000 selfies of me. Usually it's only on a very rare occasion am I in the picture. Because I'm more of a behind the camera person, usually. But now, hey, you can see me here on the stream at least. So what you just saw in action there was the Kismet kill box. Now this is one of my signature things that I came up with. Now if we go down here, and we look back up here, we can see we've got some turrets up there on the side. Now, this is my mega vault called Vault 45. Incredibly well built. I built it twice, by the way. I built one that was all the way across, and we got it done, and we could build no more. And then we said, you know what? It's good, but it's not great. So then what we did is we tore the whole thing down, and we rebuilt it again here in the awesome Vault 45, the mega vault, which I'll show you the inside of here. But you saw me come in and land on the helipad, which was very tricky to figure out. But if you want to know how to do that, if you want to know how to do the helipad, all you simply need to do is go to my YouTube channel and check it out over there. Now I can show you a link straight to my YouTube channel just simply by going Command YouTube in the chat, or you can actually go and there's a link down below as well for that. So let's go ahead and take a look at some other kill boxes out here. Now you're going to be wondering, Kismet, why is everything red? It's red because I have the targeting HUD on my helmet right here, and that allows me to see any targets that I can shoot. Right? Any targets that are a danger or I can fire at. So if it's a dead zombie, it doesn't show up as red. But if the zombie's alive and just faking it and laying down going, oh, I'm a dead zombie, you're like, yeah, right, bro. Boom! And then you take care of that zombie. Just like that. So make sure to go over there and show Wonder Wes some love. Now, also what I'm going to do for Wonder Wes right now, because she has a Kiz Cap and she's in my channel, I'm going to go ahead and show her some love right now by going bonus Wonder Wes and give Wonder Wes 1,000 Kerpow, 1,000 Revlo, aka Kiz Caps, in stream so she can be part of our contests and giveaways anytime we do those in here because she has one of these. So if you were at TwitchCon, you could have got 1,000 of them as well, at least 1,000 on stream Kiz Caps. We're just getting one Kiz Cap. Yeah, this is a silver one for you guys. I've got a whole bunch of different colors. I got a green one, and it looks like a regular bottle cap, by the way. There's one that looks like a regular bottle cap. I gotta wait a little bit. Come on, camera. Come on, we believe in you. There we go. Kismet. And then there's the other side there. So make sure to go over there and show her lots of love. If you happen to be still streaming while I finish streaming, I will raid your channel at some point as well. So there you go. So yes, Wonder Woman's got the 1,000 kiss caps. Bam! Just simply for finding me or just saying hello to me. In that case, because I was talking to, I think I was talking to Fate Shield, and we were standing in line, and I was talking about how I go and I raid other people. And the reason why I do that is because like people like Kira and a whole bunch of other people and Banlish and everybody else came in and raided my channel, though I raided Banlish first when he was smaller than me. And basically what we do is just kind of share that love and kind of pay it forward to other streamers. So at the end of the stream, we're going to do what we normally do. We're going to share that Kismet love with another streamer that's on. And I don't raid big streamers, though I'm sure that would give me exposure and then all of that. But I prefer to pay it forward to the smaller streamer who may not have been raided before, right? Some of the streamers I raid never been raided before. Some of the people I raid may only have 8 followers, right? And only 3 people on their channel. But I love to go in there and make their evening. I love to just go in there and say, boom, I hope this person really enjoys this because I enjoyed it. I actually had no clue what I was doing when Kira came in and raided me with like 200 people. Dropped 200 people on my channel. I had about 30 in my channel at that time. And she dropped 200 people on my channel, just like boom, and pushed me to #1 in Fallout 4. And I've been number 1 through 3 every time I stream, which is pretty awesome, I think. Pretty awesome. Have a little bit of water. Get very, very thirsty as a streamer. All right. Hey, Undead Red, thanks for hanging out. You feel like the belle of the ball. Ah, thank you, Wonderweds. Thanks for hanging out. By the way, Wonderweds, how do you like my cool graphics I do in my stream? I do a lot of above and beyond stuff in my stream. I try to be the best streamer that I can be. In fact, I want to be the best streamer that ever was. Not because I'm arrogant, thinking I'm better than everybody else, because I'm going to work at it 10 times harder than everybody else. I'm going to do graphics. I'm going to do cool stuff like this. Like if I was talking about, hey, I've got 16 fusion cores right now, what you would do, now if you've never played this game before, you wouldn't know what I was talking about. But if you have played this game before, your eyes have already gone there, huh? It has. But if I was trying to explain to you and you've never played the game before, I could simply turn on my 3D arrow and point out there's my noggin, as well as right down here, bam, there's my fusion cores. Look how easy that is. Now, if you ever see that in anybody else's stream, you say, hey, I saw that in Kismet's stream first. Because I'm also, not only am I a graphic designer, I'm also an artist and an educator. And I know as an educator, I personally hate looking all over the screen when someone's talking about something. So the best way to improve your stream is to think about things that you don't like about other streams and try to make it better in yours. So in my case, I don't like people to have to look all over the screen while I'm talking. I can very simply go, look, I have 492 ammo. I have 16 left there. These are my rads, though I have my thing kind of covered up a little bit there. And then, of course, this is my radar window and so on and so forth. And I can point things out. With my cool little 3D arrow that I've done in a program called Maya, which is incredibly overkill for doing streaming, by the way. That's like the same program they use for like the movies. So I like a bit of overkill, though. So here we are at Spectacle Island again, here at my mega build, here at Vault 45. Let's go up inside the vault and take a look. I've got Curie hanging out with me. We got to talk to Preston here in a minute. But here's our vault door. Let's go ahead and close that vault door. Whoa! That's a fast closing vault door. I almost got crushed. There we go. Almost got crushed there. All right, so what's happening in here is right down here, you can see there's a conveyor belt going. And behind there is the actual workbench. You can see it back there. See the workbench? Well, it's actually pulling stuff out of the workbench and doing it through what I call a mega sorter, using the Contraptions DLC. Another invention of mine called the mega sorter. What it does is it actually sorts your workbench so you don't have to, because you got a lot of stuff in there and you don't really want to have to sort it, right? Because it basically takes all of your time to do that. So why not have the game do it for you? Close that back up. So right here is where you can see the mega sorter, and as it's going along, you'll see it grab it from down below there. It will then run it through here. Oh, I got some pots and pans in the way. Let me grab those. Right now, we've got some shipments coming down the line. And what it will do is go into one of the sorters. If it has 308 ammo or antibiotics or purified water or whatever it is, it will then sort it down into this one. Now, if it doesn't have that, it'll keep on going down the road. And then if it has an army helmet, military fatigues, whatever it has, it will then sort it into this for companion armor, which will save my companion armor for it. Power armor, it'll sort that. Ammo, it'll sort it, and this is the ammo for sale. I don't use really a lot of the ammo, so some of it will go there. Food for sale that I'm not going to use, like Med-X, Mute Fruit, Razor Grain, those things I'm not actually going to physically use. That one's still not put together yet. And this is other armor for sale, like gunner harness, tan shirts, things like that. I'll grab out of there and just sell them. So that's just going to do its thing. Nothing we have to do. It'll just do it all itself. And if it's none of it, doesn't sort any of it, some of it will then go through, like you can see here, and go to the upstairs, which we've also got a thing here. Notice that we've also got all of our trade centers here. We've got a nice little lounge over here for them to eat their dinner, a giant power thing here. This gives off a lot of power, by the way. It gives off like about 500 power. And let's go up to the next level of the Mega Vault. We, of course, got a bunch of sorting stations. We've got our food set up inside here, our mute fruit, which is more than enough, more scavenging stations, as well as we've got this here. And this is the ammunition plant. So what we can do is we can have it come up, and instead of it going in here, which is kind of holding all of the information, or holding all of those extra resources, we could have it sort in here and actually make us some ammo, and then we can take that out and put another production thing in there. So we want to produce weapons or whatever we want to produce, we can take that in and out and use that to sort. Anything it produces, like ammo, it will then go down here into the conveyor, drop back down again, and then, of course, resort itself. So if I were to make some 308 ammo up there, it would then make the 308 ammo, drop it down, go right in here. It would then sort it off of the track and then put it in the thing. If you didn't follow all that, that's okay. You can always watch my my Mega Sorter video on my YouTube channel as well. So let's go up to the next level. Up here at the next level of Vault 45, we of course got all our bunkhouses. A whole bunch of places for all my peeps to sleep. Let's go look at it over here. Hey, Devon, what's up? Thanks for on the stream. Kismet, did you get my whisper earlier? I did. About Patreon. I believe that's the one you were talking about. The whispers. Oh, great idea, Mayor Dave. I appreciate that whisper. Thank you so much, buddy. Mayor Dave always got my back. Since the old school Fallout Shelter days when I first started seriously streaming. Now, I've been streaming since Justin TV, but most of the things you'll find that I do are very team-oriented. Oh, I almost forgot. The other thing, actually, I think it was the last thing on the list. What do you guys think about this now that you guys are hanging out in the channel? I got a ton of people hanging out in here. What do you guys think about changing the name now that we're not just not just 100 or 200 or 500 or 800 like my members on my gaming team? Wow, my brain just went totally out of there. What do you guys think about changing the name from Kismet Team to Kismet Army? What do you think of that? I think Army kind of fits it better because now we're a bit of an army now, right? We're 5,000 strong almost. Right? Let me know what you guys think of that suggestion in the chat. What do you think? You think I should change it to Kismet Team? You think I should leave it Kismet Team? Or do you think we should change it to Kismet Army? We made some Kismet Army t-shirts. That'd be fun. Maybe a little hearts. Little hearts with a what do you call it? Love it. Let's go to war. That's right. We're going to do a love war, though. We're going to show that Kismet war around. We're going to get the army to go show some love. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Again, I love feedback from people on the stream. Okay, so there we are. We did that, and now we're going to go up to my office. Let's go. I think this is one of my favorite parts of the whole entire thing. Right here, Kismet Overseer. That's why they call me Overseer Kismet, which is actually on my Overseer desk right here down below. I would have liked to have the Overseer thing up above and then have the Kismet down below, but yeah, you can always have. You can only have what you can have. Now this is my little office up here, and as you can see, I have collected a lot of things as I go through the game. Not all of it yet. Lots more to find. You can see I've got some different vault suits. There's the Mechanist, and a whole bunch of other really cool suits and various weapons and whatnot, like Kellogg's pistol here, and here's Kellogg's outfit, as well as various other things from companions, which you might notice who that one's from, as well as some things that are just from different other people, which I don't want to spoil it for you. Got armor racks, we've got various other unique items here, as well as old reliable different weapons back here. We've got the junk jet going on here. We've got the striker, which shoots the golf or the bowling balls. We've got the defender's harpoon gun, and we could have, of course, have massive armors. I'm going to start working on my armors more now, and so on. And of course, I have a whole bunch of stuff over here that I have. Actually, speaking of purified water, let's go ahead and see how much we've got. How much we got in here now? We must have a good amount. 87. That's not too bad. Now, one of the ways I make a lot of money in the game is I produce purified water. Now, in my first playthrough, I produced about 60,000 bottle caps worth of purified water every few days. So that in my second playthrough, my other survival playthrough, I thought I wanted to top that and see how high I can get. Well, in my second playthrough, I could get 117,000. I thought it was 119. 117,000 bottle caps every few days in game, which means over the span of time, I can literally make millions of bottle caps purely by doing purified water. Now you can see I've got 1,000 purified water right there, which is worth about 15 to 20,000 bottle caps. Now, if you'd like to see my purified water stand, of course, here's my Kismet helipad. The only helipad I've ever seen anybody ever make work, up high anyway, on top of my actual Vault 45 here. And if we look down below here, you can see my whole little bit of factory here of all of my water purifiers here at Spectacle Island. Now, I usually put them at all my different settlements that have water, and then you can basically go buy them, each one of them, and pick up all that purified water, use it as currency, as though it was bottle caps itself, and go and buy resources or buy everything or sell enough of it so you can get their bottle caps and so on and so forth. So purified water, incredibly great way to make lots and lots of money. Now, you don't have to cheat. You don't have to shortcut. You don't have to use third-party mods. You can do it totally legit. I only play totally legit. I've not used any mods. No glitching, no terminal commands, none of that. You don't need that. You can do it without all of that. Play totally legit. Yeah, Bethesda likes that. So does Sister Wolf. Awesome. I like the T in team because it matches the last letter of Kismet. There you go, Mayor Dave. Kismet's Brigade sounds good. Yeah, if you have ideas for other names, throw it in there. Kismet Brigade, I like that. If you got any other ideas you think I should rename it to something else, feel free to throw it in chat or whisper it to me. I do take suggestions. We're doing some feedback tonight. I'm so pumped from TwitchCon that, you know, one of the two things I wanted to figure out was what is my purpose of my stream and what is some of the things I could do to improve my stream. So I think, you know, updating and changing my schedule, as well as trying to stream more and stream more variety of different games, would make it more fun. So we can hang out more, play more games. I mean, hey, what could be better than that, right? What can be better than that? And of course, highlight my awesome community here so that more people want to come in and hang out. Uh-oh! Quick! Get that charger going on, Wonder Wes! I had the same problem when I was at TwitchCon, by the way. The very first day I was at TwitchCon, and I was getting a ride from a friend, right? Because I took a friend down there to TwitchCon. And a person didn't go into TwitchCon. They were just hanging out in San Diego, and I was like in TwitchCon itself. So I looked down at my phone. You know, I'm going out, and I need to, you know, text the person and say, look, I'm ready to go. And I looked down, and my phone's at 1%. At 1%, and I don't have a cord to charge my phone, right? So I'm like, uh-oh. That's the moment you realize, you know what? There's no pay phones anymore. How am I going to call this person if I don't have, or how am I going to text or call this person if I don't have a phone, right? Tells you how relying you are on your phone anymore, right? How important it is to have that phone. Let me actually save while we're at it. Just going to do all that again, just in case. Just in case, I got to go ahead and get here on the bed to save. Like so. Oh. Kismet companions in the community. The best way to come up with the right thing is to throw it out there. Hi, Kismet says undead. What's up? I am back from TwitchCon, having a fantastic time. Kismet troops. There we go. Good one, good one. Now again, I'm only going to go to about 3 o'clock in the morning tonight. I'm going to be changing my schedule starting Saturday. And again, I'm going to take your guys' feedback on what you think. I'm thinking of going, doing, of course, my normal schedule from 9 to 3 a.m. and then basically being able to do more bonus streams during the day, as well as to add Monday and Thursday back into my rotation and just make Monday like a team day and then Thursday like a retro gameplay so I can play the old Fallouts and all of that stuff as well. Of course, I'll mix those in with some bonus streams as well. So there we go. That is my thought on that. And this way I can try to make my stream even better. Mo better. Mo better again and again and again. All right, let's go ahead and play some more music while we're at it here. Let's go ahead and finish that song. The awesome IZ. Such a fantastic voice. Fantastical voice. All right, we got to work on our conditions, though. Let's work on it. Let's go ahead and... Uh-oh, no more antibiotics. Let's see if I've got some here in the workshop. Nope. Let's have some water. Now, I have lead belly, by the way, which helps me not take a lot of radiation. And let's see, do I have any food? Nope. Let's see what I've got in here. What do I do with all my food? No, I had more food than that. That's interesting. I bet you I brought it to Nuka World. Well, all else fails. Let's go have some meat food. So if you ever really need food, just run along. Well. I'm hitting E, by the way. Pick up all your meat fruit. Also, melons are very good because it's both water and food simultaneously. And eat up. Properly fed, we're looking good. All right, now we got to remove our conditions. So go down here and find the dock.
Hey.
Thanks for your help, pal.
Glad to help.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here.
You're making weird noises somewhere.
We appreciate the help.
Making that weird noise. Oh, look at this.
It is a wonder you can move at all.
Now this happens sometimes when you come in and out of your settlement. What'll happen is stuff will drop off the Mega Sorter. Usually what happens is on the top of the Mega Sorter, and then when you go and come in and out of the area, it spawns the thing, but then it falls out of the thing. One of the drawbacks. Something's making a weird sound somewhere. Right here. Yeah, I gotta fix that weird sound. That's where it is. I gotta change my headphones around because it's telling me it's in the wrong direction. There we go. I had them in the wrong ears. Okay, there we go. All right, we got a jam up here. There we go. Oh, look at my purified water on the ground. So you never want to ignore that. See how if I would have ignored that, I would have got all jammed up in there. There we go. It's working now. So sometimes that'll happen. It's not perfect, but it's working now. There it goes. Baby, you and me, girl. New room in Fallout Shelter, kids. Yeah, I saw all that new stuff. I plan to be playing that probably on Saturday for the bonus stream. Pimp of the Dead. Hey, welcome back, kids. How was TwitchCon? It was incredibly great. We'll probably about to talk about TwitchCon again in another couple hours or so. Probably at the end of the stream here. But for right now, we're going to be playing some Fallout 4. Try to figure out why my thing's getting all jammed up here. Now, I have a lot of these cooking stoves, you'll see. So I can just easily drop stuff into the workbench. There we go. Now I'm not going to be overburdened the whole time. All right, let's go talk to Clinic Lady again.
Excuse me.
If you need fixing up, let's get a look at you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, Doctor.
What's feeling off today? What can you tell me?
I need to cure
Just
my health.
hurt all over.
Scrapes him.
All right, let's get past that. Let's get to some quests in here. Let's get to some gaming. How did you get the legendary jetpack?
And
Well,
that's
actually,
that.
it's just
Anything
I
else
modded.
bothering you?
Nope.
No other complaints.
Take better care of yourself.
By the way, for those new to my stream, one time I was talking to one of the doctors, and I told her to cure me, and she goes, "There you go, you're all good." And I'm like, I was trying to skip past the conversation, and I accidentally pulled out my weapon, and I shot her dead. I was like trying to skip the dialogue, and I was like, okay, skip. And she's like, okay, there you go, Kismet, you're all better. And then I'm like, blam! And she's like, dies. I'm like, no, I didn't mean to shoot you. So watch out. Watch out when you're pressing skipping the dialogue. All right, there we go. We've sorted it out. Looks like it's working now. There we go. Those rib cages are jamming it up. Go outside. There you go. There you go, little buddy. Cogsworth, by the way. Cogsworth hanging out there. Okay, so we got that all squared away. And I think we're overburdened, so let's make sure we get rid of that stuff. It's making me really overburdened up in here. Purified water is one of them. A lot of fusion cores. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop this fusion core and this is not overburdened the whole time. Alright, we're ready to get out of here. Cured all our conditions, did all that. Let's go ahead and save. You notice I also got beds laying around everywhere just so I can save. Oh, I'm not in my power. Oh. Well, that's good. Where did I leave my power armor? Upstairs, no doubt. Talk to Preston first. What's up, Preston, my buddy?
Any new trouble spots?
Maybe you can find out where those bastards are coming from and put a stop to it.
He's a magic man. There we go. All right, we out of here. It's a magical King Dad, thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Kismet team. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Yeah, by the way, if you're watching my YouTube channel, I just was showing off some stuff from TwitchCon earlier. But if you're watching my YouTube channel, I will be uploading a video about TwitchCon. I might even upload it here on Twitch to try out the new upload feature here on Twitch. And we'll see how it goes. The Symmetrical Death. Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Now, by the way, my name is Kismet. I need something symmetrical or else I will go mad. Well, watch out in my channel. I rarely build stuff symmetrical. One of the things to make it unique is to make it not perfectly symmetrical, though it is fun to do symmetrical stuff. So usually you'll find that I don't do too many symmetrical things. Occasionally, just for structure reasons. For structure reasons, I will. I gotta sit up a little bit here. I have a tendency to slide down in my very extremely comfortable chair. But I try not to. I try not to slide down and out. Let's keep going. All right, we out of here. We out of here. We out of here. Making that noise again. Making that noise again. Oh, these bone things are really messing up my thing. Messing it up. Alright, we're going to have to put that in a different container. So look out for those rib ones because they'll mess up your sorting. What I'm going to do is just take it and put it in this other container over here so that it doesn't keep junking that up. So the best thing to do is if you have something that's messing with your mega sorter, just take it and put it in a separate container that it doesn't contain in the workbench. Because this will happen. The stew pot, a whole bunch of those things. Another stew pot. Take that rib cage. There it goes. All the rest of that stuff should be okay. There's all things coming through. Now eventually it'll fix itself or it'll sort itself out. There's certain things you shouldn't run through the mega sorter because they will get messed up. It's not a perfect system. Very few things are. But of course, if you watch out for things that are junking it up, you just take them out, put them in that separate container like I did, and then it won't mess it up. Now, the sorter only works when you're here, by the way. If you leave, it doesn't continue to sort. All right, how many, let's see how many grenades I have before I throw down a fusion core and kill myself. Okay, 6. All right, so we talked to Preston. And probably a good idea to save out here while we're at it. What's the next follower milestone after that one's going to be 10K, Meriday. 10K. Kismet, check down your channel settings. Best way to explain it is to see for yourself. Check down your channel settings. Check down your channel settings. Best way to explain it is to see for yourself. I don't know what you're talking about. Try that again. Try that again. Wow, you're always welcome in here. So the Symmetrical King Death. You're always welcome, man. We have a good stream in here. I like to create a place where it's like a safe zone where people can come in, chill out. You know, maybe they had a rough day that day. They just want to watch me get into mischief here in Fallout 4 or watch me play Star Wars The Old Republic or other games like that. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's throw down a vertibird. Let's go talk to the Brotherhood. Now, In this particular playthrough, I plan to play through the Brotherhood style and do the Brotherhood ending, which I have not done yet. There goes Noah.
A pleasure
Noah.
to see you.
Go for it, Noah. That's my provisioner, Noah, one of my legendary supporters. He's running back and forth between that area and then over here in Spectacle. Here it comes. Ready to get on there and fly on out of here. But tell me that again, Digital, in another way. We ain't gonna have just a 5K party. We're gonna have an insane 5K party up in here. I have a whole bunch of awesome stuff that are coming for the stream, by the way.
Are we going to fly?
Oh, I can't wait to show you guys. I can't wait to show you guys. A lot of cool stuff. Starting on Saturday, I'm going to start my new schedule, so I will put that schedule down below. And we're just going to go hardcore. We're just going to go hardcore on the stream. You guys are going to see that I am going to go above and beyond any other streamer you've ever
All
seen.
systems go. We're clear for takeoff.
Because the great thing about me is I have graphic design skills.
All
I've been a
weapon
graphic designer
systems
for
are go.
25 years,
Good
so I've
shooting
conquered that. I've also been married for 25 years. I've been with my wife for 25 years, or at least almost 25 years, right on the edge of 25 years. So I've conquered that as well. And what other things do I want to conquer in my life? Well, hey, doing another thing that I love to do, which is, of course, playing games. And that's what we're doing tonight. We're playing some games. I love streaming. It's incredibly fun. I even more love going to TwitchCon and talk to a whole bunch of awesome people there. That was really nice because the great thing about TwitchCon is there's people from all ages, from all backgrounds, from everybody from people who only have 5 followers up to people who have millions of followers. And they were just, all of them were awesome. I mean, people who have millions of subscribers and they're making, thousands and thousands of dollars, they could say, you know what, I don't want anything to do with you, bro. I don't want to be bothered. They could totally do that. But they don't. They just like nicest people ever. They just like, oh, hey, you're a streamer too. Oh, cool. Hey, yeah. And they just have a big old conversation with them, just like you would with anybody. And that's what I really like. Really like. Like Wes, I was just standing in line. I was talking to Face Shield, and Wes like, that's really nice of you to do that. And I said, well, you know what? Someone did it for me. I just passed it forward. And I said, give me your card, Wes. I'll find you, and I'll give you a rate. I mean, that's the least I can do for someone helping me as well. It really does make a stream
Prepare for landing. Touchdown.
because
Could be a
they're
little
working
rough.
really hard on their stream, and they're streaming a whole lot, and they're just waiting to just have people discover them, right? So I think it's very, very fun. Now I noticed that Wes, by the
I
way,
hope you have no
Wes does play Skyrim, which I've never played. Never played it. I know you'd think someone who has 1,500 hours in Fallout 4 would play some Skyrim, right? Well, I did buy it, and I bought all the expansions, and when it goes to the enhanced version, I do plan to play it. But I am a total Skyrim noob. Now, you might be thinking, Kismet, how could you have possibly not played that game? Well, I also have a gaming team. Again, my name is Kismet. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds. We've been together for 14 years with over 800 members over that time. And as you can imagine, as the leader of that team, I am pretty busy off playing with them most of the time. But I do try to make time for some Fallout 4, as you can see, and some other games as well to play on stream for you guys. But you will see me also play on stream with my team. Normally I would have played with them earlier, but I got so sidetracked talking about TwitchCon.
Attention.
But
This is a notice to
they
all
understand.
personnel.
They
Please.
understand, and that's why they're so awesome. That's why they're so awesome. Now I'm going to run in here and talk to Tegan here to get some more signal grenades. Let's do it.
Day.
I need a
I'll
bar.
take a look.
Be my guest.
All right, so we're going to go to weapons. We're going to scroll down, rock those vertibird grenades. Now, normally what I do is I also buy the Gatling laser. Yeah, I'm just going to buy it right now. Let's just buy it. Now, if I had brought my purified water, by the way, right now I could have just offset the cost by selling that purified water, too, because that purified water were like $15,000. So totally would have been worth it to bring it. But there we go. Kismet have added 2 channel settings. Is this a new playthrough, Kismet Ring of Destiny? Well, it's my 3rd playthrough.
Make sure you gear up.
This
before you
particular
head
one
out.
I've been playing it for
I'm
about
proud to be
500-600
serving under
hours.
Elder Maxon.
And it
enough
is the
alliance
new
in this
survival
game
mode.
these
Now,
days.
eventually, I'll probably play through one more time and I will play through in melee mode. So I just want to find myself an axe and just go through and just, you know, an axe and pistols, right? And not use Overseer's Guardian, not use any rifles, anything like that, and just go completely postal in the new survival mode. Or I may not even play it in the new survival mode. Maybe I might play it in the normal mode and just run through and just hack people to pieces with the canes and all sorts of stuff. Because that's what I've yet to do. Oh wait, I need to report to them. I need to report to the man.
By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, our mission became clear. The Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be eliminated at all costs. To accomplish this goal, we need to locate the Institute's headquarters. I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up empty-handed.
Anything you need, Elder. You just say the word.
I want you to get out there and become our eyes and ears on the ground. You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident you'll travel in the right circles. If you discover a way in, I need you to report it to me immediately. Any questions, Knight?
Nope.
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational facility, the Commonwealth Institute of Technology. The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city,
I'm so excited for you.
but we've already searched them thoroughly. The location appears to have been abandoned long ago, so it appears that the trail ends there. Anything else, Knight?
Twitch. I think Twitch is one of the most brilliant ideas in a very long time. And Twitch, by the way, is not only brilliant because of the technology or the fact that you can do creative stuff. You can do a cooking show if you wanted to on Twitch, right? That's part of creative. You can do painting, you can do illustration, you can do graphic design like what I do.
Well,
and you can play games.
out with it already.
No question.
Not right now, Elder.
Very well then. Dismissed.
Thanks, bro. Thanks, bro. Right, where's the dude I need to talk to? What quest am I trying to do? Report your discovery to the Brotherhood. Investigate the battle site. I just reported it. I wanted to report it to dude. Not this way. Want to report. Now, I've never played through the actual Brotherhood line where I let it go too far. Because there's a point of no return in all the storylines. You just do one too many steps. That's it. You're committed to it. Of course, if you've saved, then you're not really totally committed to it. You can undo, but reload. Report your discovery to the Brotherhood. Show summary. In a ruin near Maiden, I found a blast crater and the remains of Brotherhood recon team. This way. Well, let's just take the airport. Let's go back down the airport and see if we got it recorded down there. Might be. Might be down here in the airport. Carrying too much. Story of my life. It's not a Kismet stream if I'm not walking around overburdened. Heavy breathing ensues. I already got the fusion core up here. Yep, already got it. Already got it. Oh, I gotta go over there and investigate the battle site.
Have you ever fired a minigun? Chews through ferrules like paper.
I have fired a minigun. Have you fired a mini?
Unless you have business here, clear out.
If you need it, there's shelter and supplies at the police station in Cambridge.
Calling in the vertibird. Let's go. Let's get on out of here. Welcome back, Ripping Marauder. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. You had a crush on Maxon. I started a paladin on WoW named Maxon. They made it look alike in him. Then set my title to Elder. Yeah, there you go. Very nice, Wonderwez. I have not played WoW in a very long time. It's funny, I was in Swifty's stream today, and I was talking about that. Somebody was like, you know, Kismet, you can do all these things. And I'm like, I have not played WoW since vanilla. And then of course, the question is, why are you watching Swifty if you're not into WoW? And I said, well, I like Swifty so much that it doesn't matter what he's playing. I mean, I'll watch him play WoW, I don't mind. Or him play chess, or he can sit there and just twiddle his thumbs and I'll watch. That's how good of a streamer he is. And that's the kind of streamer I want to be. I want to be at that level where people come in, watch my stream no matter what game I'm playing. Which is what is a truly great thing about being a streamer. If you can reach that level. If you can have a fun stream no matter what you're doing. Let's go ahead and fly up here to the MedTech research.
Instruments read all clear. We're green for
now
takeoff.
Now we're going to blow up some cars. Let's go. Let's blow up some cars.
Your weapon is locked and loaded. Good hunting.
Let's do this. Try not to blow up anything by the Brotherhood. That'd be a bad idea. Because they'll turn on you. See, I've blown that up. What I do is I do a little bit of shot at them to see if the car might blow up. Kind of see if prime it. Starts to blow up, then I'll shoot it some more. It's hard to see at nighttime. Legendary one. Aha, the Kismet kill box is going to town. I hear it. Yeah, kill box is shooting stuff from my settlement. Kismet, you are very quiet. Is my microphone very quiet? Microphone up a little bit closer. Boom, is that better, everybody? Was I chatting too low? Bam. I should be very, very, very much not quiet now. Bad guys to shoot.
Stand by for landing.
All right. Watch this guy. Come on, guy. Come on. Come get me. Come get me. Here I am. I'm right here. Psych! Sucker! Fell for the old, got the jetpack, and now I'm going to shoot you from up above. Oh, look out. Look out, Curie. Get him. Shoot me. Bye-bye, sucker. Legendary. The Gatling laser is incredibly good versus the super beam. Shoot him right in the head. Let's go ahead and just finish him off the fun way. Laters! You got incinerated.
There is something nearby. Oh, there you are.
Oh, look at this guy coming in with the bomb. Coming in with the bomb. Let's get him too. Nope. Try number 2. Nope. Shoot him in the leg. Let's just blow him up. I'm taking cover. Oh, look at Curie taking that blast to the face like a boss. Like a boss up in here.
The enemy has been
hey, bad sin. Don't shoot me.
Damage.
Curie, I'm trying to shoot here. She's got a hammer. she got a hammer. Come here. Carrie, come here. Why are you not using your Gatling laser?
Here's what I have on me.
You're not using your Gatling laser. Let's get her using her Gatling laser. She's used up all of her fusion cores. Of course, now she's overburdened, so I'm going to have to take all that combat armor off of her and lug that around. And then I'm going to have to give her some fusion cores. Give her a couple fusion cores, and boom! And now she's got her Gatling laser back. There we go. Alright, there's some other bad guys around here. Let's say Dart Seek has dropped the Dragon Ember, crushed the follow button to become part of the Kismet team. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for hanging out on stream. Let's show them lots of love in the chat, everybody. Anytime anybody hits that follow button, and especially if they hit that donate button, they say, Kismet, I love what you do. I can see you work a lot on your stream, and you do a whole bunch above and beyond all the other streamers. Make sure to show them lots of love every time you see them in the stream. Not just when they donate, but every time. Those are the ones that keep the stream going. Let's keep on rocking it. Oh! I see something evil that we must destroy. Evil cars must be destroyed. There we go. Destroyed. Oh yeah, now we're getting it going up in here. Oh, looted that way too fast. What do we get? Rad-powered leather left arm. Now we killed another legendary up here. Around here somewhere. There's this weapon. I incinerated him. Over here. Back here. Sentinel's tire iron. See? In my melee build, I'm going to run around and use a tire iron on everybody. Uh-oh. More cars to blow up. It's actually not until my second playthrough did I realize you could blow up the cars. And now I'm like addicted to it. It's super fun. Also, what it does is it makes it so the cars don't blow up when I'm standing by them, which is also a hazard as well. I think we're good. All right, and we've got to go down to the MedTech research, which we're just kind of going totally in the wrong direction. Double back. Might as well grab some loot while we're going by. Now I do something I call super looting, where I grab all the loot. I grab everything and I take it with me, and then I use it as resources to build up my settlements. So I'll go in and sell it, or I'll trade it. I'll do a whole bunch of stuff to make that to make enough resources to build up my settlements, which then, of course, my settlements start making me money, and then I really don't have to worry about money anymore. Like right now, I don't really have to pick this stuff up. If I don't want to, I don't have to pick any of this up, because I can just go and sell the purified water if I really want to do. Mazel2 says, Kids, how's it going, sir? It is going fantastic. I am so incredibly pumped. I am back from TwitchCon. I had an incredibly fun time. You will see the video coming out for TwitchCon, and we're going to talk about it here. Probably about an hour. We'll talk a little bit more about TwitchCon and what I did over there. Also, I'm looking for feedback from all of my followers. If you have suggestions, like I'm thinking of changing it from Kismet Team to Kismet Army, because we are becoming quite the army here in the stream. If you have any other suggestions or ideas for the stream, you're like
solid.
If you have any other ideas or suggestions, let me know. Battlefield holotape. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and listen to the Battlefield holotape. Battlefield holotape.
Ambushed on the road. We're outnumbered 5-1. Barham, report.
Force down to 5%!
We'll have to scuttle the armor. We can't let them have it.
Barham!
Damn it! Aspen set to self-destruct. Paris, fall back. We'll head for the old military base, then try to make it to our holdout. The code will be our call sign. All right, move, move, move!
Going to get it. Wow. My lock-picking skills have gone downhill since I last streamed. There we go.
Got it.
Now we're getting... Now we got the goods. And notice I pick everything up here. I'm going to go ahead and utilize all of this later on as resources. You can see there's some more stuff in there. Notice how I highlighted in yellow, by the way. That's telling me that I have some resources in there that I'm looking for. Looking good. Chewie says, I like Kismet. Team seems more personal and friendly. Army is too hostile. You think so? Be okay. Brotherhood of Kismet. That is pretty good, though. That is pretty good. I like that. Brotherhood of Kismet. That is pretty funny. All right. What else we got? Any cars to blow up? Nope. So now what else are we gonna do on this quest here? Investigate the National Training Yard. Report your discovery to the Brotherhood. I tried to report it to him. Let's get the National Training Yard. Let's see, where's that at? Down here? Yes. Oh, right here. Alright, off to the National Training Yard we go. Let's get going, keep our music going. I thought you stayed and follow me. Buck, buck, says Rippy Marauder. Buck, 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 buck. The Kismet crew. Oh, that's not bad. Not bad. I like Bach. Bach, Bach. We are the chickens. Kismet. The Kismet Bach. Or just Bach. Bach, Bach, Bach. So you still playing survival? Absolutely. The new survival mode. Oh, it's time to get it going on up in here. Watch me do some sniping. Watch me do some sniping. One-eyed sniping. You ready? Boom! Boom! Meanie?
We may not be alone.
Miney? Hey, move!
I believe the term is Yahoo.
That is the correct response. I've lost my loot in the bushes. That actually sounds terrible. I lost my loot in the bushes. That's not so good. Oh, hello in there. What you doing in there, bro? What you doing? Get that loot. Find nobody else like
They went
me.
to great trouble to defend this place.
Says Grim Reaper. Good morning, you Grim Reaper. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. Appreciate you chilling out, man. I appreciate everybody chilling out in the channel. Boom! Love me some Overseer's Guardian. Now, if you've never seen me use the Overseer's Guardian, it is my favorite weapon in the game because it is so incredibly precise as well as it is incredibly deadly. Let me go ahead and show you my Overseer's Guardian in case you've never seen my specs for it. I'll show you how I've got it configured here. We'll just inspect it. Because I usually get that question every time. There you go. I've got the 308 barrel on it. I've got the long ported barrel, so it does better damage on that 308 as well as the ported. The recoil compensating stock. I've got the large quick eject mag, so it loads quicker and it has 40 shots instead of 20. As well as you notice, I don't have the scope on it. I'm not a big scope fan. I'm also not a big fan of the automatic version of it. I think you just line it up, put the dot right on their head, and they're a goner, as you saw. Right there, usually in one shot. Usually in one shot. Now, of course, I've also got some other weapons. The splatter cannon here from Nuka World, which actually does more damage the more times you shoot it. As well as there's some other stuff around in this area that's pretty nice. Scavenger out there.
Shockwaves and shrapnel can easily be lethal. Please exercise caution.
So inside here, there's some resources.
I'd much rather this was science.
Oh, he's up there, you little sneaky bugger. You're sneaky.
I would prefer if there was a whole lot less of that. I want...
Oh, reduce falling damage by
Insects were
50%.
particularly susceptible to the environmental factors after the war. So many different species.
She got a lot to say. She got a lot to say all the time. She's a talker. Now, there's also something pretty sweet in here, too. Now, I should have left her back at, I should have left that power armor back there. I got a whole bunch of power armors I got to bring back. Maybe we'll do that on Saturday. We'll go for a power armor frame collecting-a-thon. Oh, I know you're here somewhere. There it is. All right, boom.
Nice.
Inside we go. Get ready for some action here. Let's do this.
What wonders man can build when they aren't trying to kill each other.
Now see this guy in the corner? See how he's red? That means he's not dead. Boom! I know your little tricks. I know your little sneaky stuff. Now some stuff about to go down up in here, so be ready. Stuff about to go down. Where you at? Hey, Curie.
Hey.
May I be of assistance?
Over here.
One of my duties is to serve.
Good. Go do your duty over there. Alright. Let's unlock this terminal. There we go. Nushi says, the Minutemen are an army and they aren't hostile. I like Kismet Army. Well, I'll take suggestion. Was that Lethal Weapon reference I just heard, Kismet? Yes, it was. It totally was. I have it, Kismet's Fellowship of Destiny. Oh, that's not bad, Chewie. That's not bad. I like that. Like that. Like it, like it. Actually at the gas end filling up and going home. Well, Grim Reaper, you have a safe travel home. All right, I'm gonna show you my guide to doing this. You ready? I'm gonna show you a very super easy way to do this. Instead of doing all that stuff, watch this. You do the first bunch. Now in my case, I have Nick's perk, which also gives me an extra. But you can just do just a few of them. You do as many as you can without.
That's it.
Of course, I got it on the first try. But you do as many as you can, you leave one left, and then if you don't get it, you hit escape, and then you try some other ones. And then you hit escape, and you try some other ones, you hit escape, try some other ones. That is one way to do it. I usually I do the first, like, 4, and then I escape, and then I do the last 4, and usually I get it within those, which is pretty funny. Okay, security door control. We're going to open the door. Now we got to watch out, because some stuff's going to go down right the second we open this door. See, we've got some XO1 in here. Now, by the way, no. By the way, you don't have to actually take the power armor frame. Just take the pieces. Leave the frame. Take the pieces with you. And this way you don't have to transport that if you don't want to. Because this way you don't have to get out of your current power armor, or you don't have to put your companion in that power armor. Now I'm going to grab everything here. There's a little bit of super looting tonight. Some nights I choose not to do super looting. Sometimes I just ignore everything. I just go completely postal on everything. And some nights I just feel like looting. And I haven't played the game in a while, so I have to get a little bit of looting on. I'm like addicted to looting. I admit it. I'm totally addicted to looting everything. So that, because for me, I know that's settlements, right? That's future settlements that I could use big time. I mean, I can use all that for future settlements. It does add up over time, especially when you do it. You start doing it from the very beginning of the game.
Sweet.
Okay. Oh yeah, lots of sweet loot. Wow, there's a ton of good stuff in here. Tons of good stuff. Interesting. I thought, where can we turn that guy on? Go check the terminal again. What are our options? Security door control. That's it. Is there not another thing here somewhere? Oh, almost forgot some aluminum. Want that aluminum? Got to take it. Ah. Didn't want to do that. See, that could cause your death right there by doing that accidentally. Hey, chicken strips! What's up, buddy? I'm playing Fallout 4 right now, and I haven't got off for 7 hours. It's too addicting. I know chicken strips. I feel you, man. I feel you. I'm 1,500 hours in and still loving it. Still loving it. So much to do. Even if you just get out and just start walking the wasteland, it's super fun. Now, I've already done all of this before in previous playthroughs, but super fun to come through and play it again here on the new survival mode, which is, of course, 10 to 100 times harder than the other mode. Now I'm going to have to stay on my toes here, so I know something's about to happen. Get him, Curry! Great thing about the jetpack, it's shooting off rockets. Back up. Mischief managed. There you go. Good job, Kiri. I don't know where you went, but good job. Good job.
We must take care to reduce the radiation.
Poisoner's handmade sniper rifle. Ooh, look at that one. Ooh, look at all those mods you can do on it. There's a lot of mods you can put on there.
Those you absorb.
That's pretty good. So Sentry Bot tried to come out and shoot me in the face. Luckily, I was ready. He comes out of this other thing over here. Something on the ground there. He comes out of this area right here. So when you're in there doing that, and you come out and you're like, da da da, yay, I finished it. And all of a sudden, there's a Sentry Bot right there in your face. I just happened to know that. Now, you saw that other power armor, right? Well, right over here, guess what? There's another one. So if you're wondering where the power armor is, or if there's a lot of power armor around, there is power armor everywhere here in the wasteland. So again, I just go in, grab all the pieces. I don't have to take the frame if I don't want to. One of these days I'll go around and run and pick up all these frames, but I don't have to take the frames with me. I can just leave them there and just take the items, which I think is actually easy. I have it! Kismet, what level are you? Is asking Chicken Strips. Let me take a look. I don't really look at it all that much. I'm 116 now. Level 116, which isn't too bad. Too bad. You know, I could sit and grind levels all day long if I really wanted to, but I just let it happen over time. Let it happen organically as we go. I forget what's in this little room here. Aha, see? Almost walked into that frag mine. Aha! Picked it up before it could blow up. By the way, one of those frag mines easily kill me. I'm in the new survival mode. Also, rockets can instantly kill me. Oh, I can sleep on that bed if I wanted to. All right, let's get in here. For any more Jake Finch. What's Jake Finch all about? Go talk to Jake Finch. What's up, Jake?
Just wanted to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Oh, that's the guy from the settlement. Ah, I know who you are, bro. That's a good one, bro. That's a good one. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, because I'm going to blow up some cars. Blow up some turrets, blow up some more cars. Alright. You don't have to disarm them, you can just simply blow them up. There's my Kismet kill boxes over there. It's an L-shaped kill box. Watch out for those grenades, though. You don't want to be stepping on them. Going inside. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ludaholic, I know. Ludaholic Anomalous, huh? We should have a meeting at TwitchCon for Ludaholics. That's what we have to remember that. Ah, yeah. That is going to be our oh, let me write that down.
Be careful.
That is going to be our meetup name. Meetup names from now on is the Ludaholics. That's right. That's going to be our meetup name. Next time at TwitchCon, it's going to be the Meetaholics or meeting in meeting room A or whatever it is. I'm totally using that. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. So again, I'm playing the new survival mode. I do not use mods. I do not use any third-party mods. I do not use any shortcuts, glitches. I do not use terminal commands. I play totally legit.
One must wonder.
Good dodging,
what
but not good enough.
Of this, I may have detected
Come on.
You
ain't got what it takes. You ain't got what it takes. I'm going up. No way, because I know you guys are sneaking around here somewhere. There you are.
Fire.
Toasted them all. Toasted them all. They all be dead. Alright. Getting all that sweet loot. Now, by the way, I'm just hitting the E key on PC, which allows me to loot very, very quickly. Lunchbox. There's something under there. Oh. Mr. Gutsy. So those lunchboxes drop a kind of a random thing. Now, by the way, I've already done this quest before, so I know exactly where to go. But I'm going to loot everything first, because that's the way I am. There's some bottles, by the way. Those bottles are worth more than gold in survival mode, because you can use them to do water. Now, by the way, if you stay crouched like this, notice the hidden is yellow. The hidden straight over that way. If it's red, then you know there's some other enemies around. So every now and again, you want to just kind of glance at that, see if you're in a kind of a dangerous area. It's really everywhere in the wasteland is a dangerous area, but a more dangerous area where you're going to need to kill the enemies. Now I could walk back that way if I want, but I have the jetpack. I'm going up. I'm going up. Oh, look at those caps. Ooh, I'll take them. I'll take those caps. Now again, in a little bit later on tonight, we're going to talk a bit about TwitchCon. We're going to talk about I'm going to adjust my schedule, so I'm going to be streaming more, and then also I'm going to be playing a more variety of various games. Of course, I'll still be playing some Fallout 4. That was probably the roughest thing that when I was at TwitchCon was not being able to stream. I think if I go to any future TwitchCons, I will probably try to find a way of streaming while I'm there, or at least just do some basic stuff, maybe just some mobile streaming. We will see how it goes. But I'm putting all those plans into action to have that ready in the future. I'm just going around, looting everything. There's a National Guard password in here, which you need to get past the next section. Anything else there? There was a safe or something here. Safe up there, it is. Boom. All right, let's open this safe and get some loot. Hey, Pokey's Luck, what's up? Kismet Fallout Fridays. Actually, I'm gonna probably do it on Thursday. I'm gonna add Thursday back in again to my streaming schedule, and we'll do some retro playing. So we'll play some older Fallout. We'll play some Fallout 1, Fallout New Vegas, all of those things. I have got quite the request for that. The Kismet, man, you need to play some Fallout New Vegas. I did not finish any of those because I've been so busy with my team. All right, let's go ahead and go in here and let's.
The human survival instinct is fascinatingly strong.
Girl back here, Night Ashland's holotape. And yes, I haven't done any of these kind of basic starter quests. In my previous playthrough, I did them very early on. But in this one, I skipped a lot of the stuff. So we're kind of going back and redoing a lot of this.
Nitera Aslan, Brotherhood of Steel, Recon Team 429 Alpha, serial number 3431. It's been 3 hours since I set my distress pulsar. There's been no word from the Paladin or Ferris. Their objective was a satellite array on the coast. They may be out of range. My orders were to hold the position at all costs. The entire site has been overrun. The door won't last much longer. Paladin Brandis, sir. It's been an honor, sir.
All right, let's keep going. Oh, look at this weapon just sitting right over here. Assault rifle. Okay. Now, I just happen to have the password because I just found it from that other room. So I can very easily go in here and open up the door. By the way, if you hit return a lot, it skips a lot of this. By the way, if you hit spacebar, it'll refresh. You don't have to wait for it to write out. Right? So you hit spacebar, it'll just write it out instantly if you've already seen it a lot of times, like me. And we got our door open. Don't want to leave any metal buckets behind. Tragedy that would be. Alright, you ready, Curry? Let's do this. Let's do this. So I'm going to be streaming more. You're going to see more bonus streams. Again, starting Saturday. I will, of course, post all that information on Twitter and also below the stream. Alright, let's sneak up on them.
My primary purpose is not combat.
Later. Oh, that was a legend. Wow, killed a legendary that fast? Alright, I didn't know he was a legendary. That's why I looted him real fast. What did he have? Must have been apparel. Metal right leg. Alright, Kira, you ready to kill some more peeps? Let's reload. Oh, I can't reload. I'm out of 308 ammo. I'm gonna burn some 308 and then I'm gonna have to switch over to some splatter cannon. Actually, let's just switch over while we're at it. Stay reloaded. Always take the opportunity to reload.
We are being shot at. Enemy unknown. We may not be alone. I believe a sniper has found us. That is the right word, yes?
I always want to find a good tactical position. There's a really great tactical position in here. Because the only way they can come in is through the door. And I'm just going to loot this really, really fast since I've looted this all before once in the past. Go ahead and check the terminal. Remote control. Go ahead and unlock locked. Huh? Well, you would want to... I guess you could unlock it from here and go the other way. I don't think I've ever done that before. I don't think I've ever done that before. Come in from the other direction. In there. Now see, this is the targeting HUD advantage, see? You have the targeting HUD, so you could totally see who's alive and who's dead. Find the light back on. It's just so much easier. It's so much easier. So stuff's not sneaking up on you. Alright, you ready, Curie? You're going to be totally useless, but you can come with me anyway. Totally useless, but you can come with me anyway, Curie. Sleep to save for safety, kids. Let's just do it. Oh, there's Noah! Everybody show Noah lots of love in the chat, everybody. My awesome legendary supporter. By the way, Noah, check it out. I've got some Kiz caps right here if you want to check them out. Live on the stream. Boom, I've already given out thousands of points tonight. Actually, let's get them going the right way. Come on, focus already. Focus. There we go. Kismet Ring of Destiny. And then on the inside, you can see that it has all of my social media stuff. And, of course, my Twitch channel. I was handing them out. I've been handing them out to Twitch themselves. There's a really awesome guy that handles new streamers who get partnered. His name is Pluto. There's also another guy came called Broom Sweeper, which I find is an incredibly great name for someone who either lets you become a partner or who doesn't let you name a partner. If you understand the funniness of his name. Really awesome guys. I like the fact that they just told it like it is. Right?
Pulse and vital signs are still within acceptable
they don't try to
parameters.
sugarcoat it. They're like, you know what? It's not easy getting partner, but you can ask for suggestions and ideas and all sorts of cool stuff from us, or from them, which is pretty cool. Now we're gonna go without saving. Now I could save right there. I could totally save and be safe. Of course, then what'll happen is I'll just crash from a thing I feel like coming on. Alright, now we're gonna save. Let's go ahead and loot a little bit more. And we'll save just so in case it crashes. In case it does a little crash. Now if it didn't crash, I wouldn't save. I'd just try to keep going, but sometimes it crashes about this time of night. So we're gonna keep going. Keep going.
In that, you will
thanks everybody for hanging on the stream. I hope you're having a fantastic night. As you can see, we're working through some of the quests here, blowing up some stuff. Always have a fun time in Fall. I've been totally going through withdrawals. Oh, some stuff just blew up down there.
Detecting an increase in radiation.
It's on fire!
I believe what was lost is found. Feel well, monsieur.
Jerry got knocked down there. Jerry got knocked down there. Fly in here again. Wasn't bugging me, but if you start bugging me, then that's when you're going to have to die. You're going to have to die. Stuck on something. There we go. Up. Up and away. All right, let's get all that stuff too. Now, by the way, if you're ever hurting for resources, this is a fantastic place to come to. Every time it respawns and get all the resources. A lot of great resources in here to just snag. Like you can see, you got stem packs and whatnot. And this respawns quite often, especially if you're getting stuff from Preston, different quests from him.
Yes.
Oh, and then there was a magazine that I should have worked slower on, but basically it just allows me to be stealthier. Be a bit stealthier action going on up in here. Yeah. Grab all the loot. And grab this thing off the shelf and throw it down here and see if there's anything in it. Nope. Nothing in the fridges. Again, I'm massively overburdened, and the reason why I'm not taking any damage while I'm massively overburdened. Oh, you always want to get these trays. That's extra resources there, either steel or aluminum. So again, you want to get all the loot you can find. Hello over there. Goodbye over there. And get rid of all this stuff. And I think we already killed the guy that's usually in here. Yeah, we did. Military fatigues, those are always handy. Always handy, especially for your settlers and whatnot. And then we out of here for the exit. Grab a little bit of loot action. Grab some loot action. What else we got here? And if you're overburdened, you might as well grab a whole bunch of stuff anyway. If you're overburdened, you know, you're going to stay overburdened. Now, the reason why I'm not taking any damage while overburdened is I have the strong back perk, which if you get it up to a certain level, it will allow you to walk around overburdened without your legs breaking, because in the new survival mode, if you're carrying too much, your legs will actually break, which will make it hard for you to walk. Also, I have in that strong back perk, there's also a perk that allows you to walk faster while overburdened using your action points, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Yeah, she's talkative. Noah hanging out. That's awesome, Kismet. Good to see you, Noah. Thanks for hanging out in the stream, buddy. There you go. Especially when Kismet super loots, yeah. Well, see, if you notice that when I'm super looting, if it crashes or whatever, that I don't super loot a second time, I try to do that for my followers who are watching. So you guys don't have to watch me loot twice for an hour. All right, we out of here. We out of here. We got all the sweet loot.
I'm in combat again.
Oh, hello there. Oh, whoa, Curie annihilated that guy. Got incinerated. Good job, Curie. Good job. Now over here, I'm going to show you a little secret. If you haven't discovered it, I'm sure most of you have. But if you look down these little things right here, aha, a little bit extra loot. I always look inside stuff. You never know what you might find in there, underneath there. And we've got it taken care of. Now, we're overburdened right now, but I happen to know a great place to stop by and drop a bunch of stuff off. We'll head over this way. Get our walking on. We have 13 fusion cores, so we should be good enough at least to make it to the settlement here. And you can see way over there, you can see it glowing in red, my Kismet kill box. I put a bunch of turrets up on a very skinny platform that allows them to fire in 360 degrees. If there's only one thing you learned on my stream, that is the Kismet kill box. Put that to work in one of your settlements, and it will just transform the way you defend it. Now, if you're not in the new survival mode, you don't even need walls. All you need is one of these Kismet kill boxes like this. You don't have to do it L-shaped. You can do it straight as well. And it will just totally defend your settlement above and beyond. Now, the reason why I have the walls there is because I'm in the new survival mode, and the walls really do help in this mode. It kind of slows them down from just being able to shoot all your stuff. You can see I've got a wall that kind of blocks it all off here. And somewhere around here, I have the ability to go boom and drop all this stuff in here. I don't have to carry all this stuff around. Drop it all off, and eventually I'll come back and pick it up if I really want to, or I might not. It all depends on whether I feel like it or not. But right now, I don't want to be overburdened anymore, so we'll go ahead and drop all that in there, including all that power armor that we got. We have a whole bunch of aid stuff, and you'll see that I get rid of everything, and then kind of stop right at Rad-X. And then I'll skip down here, get rid of this other random stuff that I have. And some miscellaneous stuff. And then, of course, ammo. Now, of course, ammo weighs more now, so you want to go ahead and get rid of all this ammo, especially if you have anything like missiles or a nuke. Like missiles. Watch, look how much missiles is. 275. I'm going to get rid of 10 of them. That literally was like 70 weight for 10 of them. That is way too heavy for missiles, I think. I think it's way too heavy. I think that should be cranked down to more like 3 per missile. But that's just me. That is just me. Alright, so we've no longer overburdened. We want to go ahead and find a place to save.
Those big, ugly bastards sure hit us hard.
It happened. And then here we are up in the bunkhouse. We'll go ahead and save for a good 8 hours to get that well rested. Hey Andrew, thanks for hanging out on the stream, buddy. Hope you're all having a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Love this stream, says Grim Reaper. Well, thank you, thank you.
You are so very, very distracting. You know this, yes?
Oh, time to get my flirt on. I'm such a flirt. Let's do it.
You're pretty distracting yourself.
I had a point, a reason. Oh, yes. My control of feelings is worse than before. And you are no help. With your teasing of poor little Curie. But it is not just you. Sometimes a simple compliment, nice hair, and I am flustered, confused. Other times, people suggest the strangest and most lurid things, and I am even more confused. Why do people do this?
More flirting.
Because you're so cute when you're confused.
You are not making any of this easier, you. Oh, I must get a handle on this if I am ever to advance my experiments.
I'm totally a flirt. All right, there we go. And did I get any antibiotics? That's what I should have checked. Did I get any antibiotics? 60-minute man. I think the Curie is so done. So well done, I think.
You look quite dashing in that.
Well, thank you. Gaming's fun! What's up? Welcome back to the stream, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, I'm back from TwitchCon, having a fantastic time. I am so totally jazzed after being at TwitchCon. Yes. I have all these other awesome ideas. I learned a lot while I was there. I went to all the panels I could go to. I met a lot of awesome streamers who weren't jerks, by the way. They were actually super nice. Everybody there was super nice. It felt very different than any other con I've ever been to because there was nobody toxic there. Nobody looked at me and said, "Hey, old man, what are you doing here?" Right? They just said, they looked at me like I was another gamer. I looked at them. They were like they're another gamer. I talked to all sorts of awesome people. It wasn't like that, right? It wasn't like everybody was judging you every minute. Now, there was probably a few people in there who were judging me, but I just didn't notice them. But most of the other people that I talked to, anybody I just struck a conversation with, was just super nice, super friendly, which I really like. I really like that about the Twitch community, that they are above and beyond probably one of the best social media, if not the, one of the best, if not the best social media communities. So, I would definitely put them hands down at the top, if not the top. All right. Now, let's go ahead and... we need some water. That's what we need over here. We need some agua. We need some agua action up here. Now, I can drink right out of the water pump. I don't have to, again, don't have to make purified water if I don't want to. Drink right out of the water pump as long as that's working over there. If it doesn't work, by the way... you want to go ahead and store that water pump into the workbench and just bring it back out again, put it back down, and then it should work. I've had it glitch out sometimes on me as well. Now again, if you do have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. It'll highlight in red. I'll know you're talking directly to me. Oh, Kismet Killbox in action. Quick, let's go look. Should have just run. Boom! Got blowed up. I don't know what it was, but it got owned. That's right. I got another Kismet kill box right up here. You just make a simple, skinny platform. You throw a whole bunch. This is actually the version 3.0. Throw a whole bunch of turrets up there. Anything that comes close to your settlements, even legendary Deathclaws, gonna get annihilated, just like you saw there. Totally annihilated. All right, so we've got that taken care of. I don't think we have any vendors here. Go ahead and save. Boom. Saved. Running out of water. Running out of agua. And there we go. All right. So we saved. We're back in our power armor. By the way, you shouldn't stay out of your power armor too long. You definitely want to take that fusion core out. All right. We're going to go do the bunker. I think we're going to do the bunker, and then we're going to talk a bit about TwitchCon and show you guys some exclusive pictures that I took here on the stream. And you'll get to see it before I even make a video or I upload a video about it. I think I'm going to do exclusives on the stream, so you can see all my videos first here on the stream. So you can see all of my tips and techniques and all my other videos that I produce first. I think you guys deserve it. What do you guys think? You think you deserve it? Let me know in the chat. I think you guys deserve to see it first before anybody else. I think so. XO1 is post-war, but quantum is pre-war. How can XO1 have quantum paints? Oh, that's a good question, Noah. I'm sure you could argue that point with a lot of people who are in the lore. But then, of course, quantum might have been produced pre-war, right? You never know. In a secret testing program with the XO1. There you go. But you... Oh, sneaky bugger. Didn't even know you were there. Oh, got the 4-leaf clover. Latest. Now in survival mode, your power armor is more of kind of like a psychological barrier than an actual physical barrier. If he hit me for too many times, I would have totally been dead. Even something as simple as the stingwing. Yay, I can fast run. Because I'm not overburdened for once. Alright, we got a bunker down here. We already did that bunker. Let's keep going, goes the other bunker. Going in the right direction. Yeah, kind of. Kind of in the right direction. This way. Whoa! Scared the heck out of me. Whoa! Jump scare, everybody! Get him, Curie. I'll get that one.
Enemies are being dispatched. Engaging enemy detected.
Curie watching my back. Anybody else do jump scare there? Total jump scare action. Out of nowhere. Get that loot, take it with us. Oh, look out, Curie. I see something evil through those bushes. More you little sucker. Take Gatling laser. There's a whole lot of dead now. Whole lot of dead. I probably roasted it just by shooting it with my Gatling laser. Alright, let's keep on heading this way. Another awesome settlement of mine right here. You can see I've got a whole bunch of people hanging out in
one of them synths.
Side bunkhouse.
Put a spy on me. Got
And
work to do.
Of course, we've got the Kismet kill box up there at the top. We've got a whole bunch of food being produced in here. I've got a kind of a little bit of a lounge of them.
Need to get back to Diamond City one of
Up
these
in here.
days.
And of course, there's the Kismet kill box 3.0, which basically is the 3.0 because it has a totally legit underpinning, all made out of concrete that's holding it up. So it looks really awesome. And let's see, we got Rats Get Fat. Any Twitch Prime people here that want to help Australian Hearthstone addict who can't access the new hero? Well, there you go. Hello, hello, welcome. Chewy wasn't asking for money, but a spare code for Hearthstone. No spare code, sorry, bro. It happens, it's early morning. It is early morning. Oh! Watch this. Okay, let's see the Kismet kill box in action. You ready? Let's make sure these are bad guys, yep. Shoot one shot.
Has something agitated you?
Hey.
Do you need something from me?
Yes, go over here.
Move here.
I will attend to this.
Over there. Over there. Come on, I gotta hit one of them. Oh, I shot one of them, did. Now watch this. Kismet kill box in action. Let's see it going on. Come on. Come on over here, suckers. Come on! Kismet kill box is brought to you in conjunction with the Wasteland Supplies. If you'd like to get your very own Kismet kill box, all you need to do is collect the resources and build one yourself. Now, we do not offer any warranties or money-back guarantees. It is totally as is, and take no responsibility in any settlers killed by accident or killed any settlers or robots killed by accident by the Kismet kill box blowing up your stuff. So, there you go. I love me some good Kismet kill box. Oh, I got something out of that. What was it? What was it? Other chest piece. Could have been. Poisoners. Or synth arm. Oh, legendary quantum swarm bot. Oh, that's a quantum bot. Which means that it's from Nuka World. Cool. Coolio. Got a military bot over here. A mole rat that we didn't loot. Killed a whole bunch of stuff. And all that. I think we incinerated some stuff, but we don't even know where it went. There's one here. I think I already got it, right? That's the legendary one there. So yeah, as you saw, the Kismet kill box did all the work for us. There's a quantum storm bot too. It's interesting. Interesting. By the way, notice that we've got some power armor over here, just sitting here. Eventually, I'll come back for that too. As you can see, I got there's tons of sets all over the place that you just run into as you're kind of wandering the wasteland. Now, we need to get back on target here and head out. Let's go down here first. See if we can find an empty bed right here in the middle. Good night, Jazz Sounds. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. All right, and we saved that just for you, Ameridave. Just for you, buddy. I saved. I saved up in here. Get my save on. Feel like it's about 40 degrees in here. It's starting to get cold. Getting cold up in here. All right, let me do a quick. I think I'm gonna just do a quick AFK standing up here. Oh wait, first we're gonna snipe some peeps. Watch this snipe action. Boom! Boom! Come on, stick your head out of there. Ah, robbed. Oh, he's getting him. Oh, he's tough. Warlord. Tough, bro. I give it to you. But not tough enough. Tough, but not tough.
I have detected unusual behavior.
What's up, little doggy? Little sneaky doggy. Oh, mysterious stranger lending a hand. Awesome.
It's quite vigorous exercise.
It is quite vigorous, isn't it? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. More danger is abound. Where is that danger? I don't know where that danger went, but it's around somewhere. All right, hidden. All right, so I'm going to do a quick AFK. I should be right back. I'm going to go ahead and turn the AC down here. Maybe grab another water. Oh. Or maybe not.
Did you hear something? Odds of your success are virtually nil. Violent tendencies greatly decrease your life expectancy.
No clear shots. Gotta wait for it. There we go.
Huh?
Alright, that's enough of this. Let's do this.
We appear to be safe now. Enemies have been dispatched.
Loot! We get the other guy? Apparently we did.
Oh, the poor farmers. I have seen pictures of that.
Oh, new total quantum. Police cloth. Super mutant. Alright, let's head back to the settlement. Which is in this direction. I'm gonna head back to the settlement, drop it off, then I'm gonna go ahead and go stealth boy here. For just a second, if you didn't know, that I have the only stealth boy on Twitch. That is right, it's part of the graphics that I created for my stream. I'm going to show you guys here in just a second if you've never seen it before. And if you are new to the stream, my name is Kismet. I'm the leader and founder of one of the longest running gaming guilds, 14 years together with over 800 members. And I'm having some fun, as you can see here, in Fallout 4. I have about 1,500 hours in Fallout 4. An incredibly fun game to play, by the way. If you have somehow, miraculously, never played this game, I can't understand why. But if you have not played it, I would definitely play it through. It is super, super fun. Super fun. All these cool little other things you can do down here, the little cool stuff. Alright, so I put that down just so I could access it nice and easy. I can access the workbench. I can drop all this extra stuff I have in there. Like extra glasses. And extra armor that I don't need. And you can put mods in there. All this useless ammo that I'm not using. On my fusion cores. There we go. Now I'm no longer overburdened. Everybody's getting up. Getting up for the day. Stand in my way. Get out of my power armor. Let's go into this bed. Wait for an hour. And then they'll all disappear. Back into here. Now again, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and play this particular playthrough and finish it, and then we're going to actually try some mods eventually, which I have not done. I've done 0 mods. A whole bunch of none. Alright, so I'll go ahead and leave my guy right here for right now. Nice safely on the top here. I'll go ahead and turn the music back on again. Right after I go AFK. But let me go ahead and activate that stealth boy. Go ahead and make sure my batteries are charged for activating the stealth boy. And here we go. Activate.